Look, I am literally shaking right now. I am sitting here in the dark. The screen is burning my retinas, and I am fully prepared to be canceled for this, but I literally have to say it. Someone check my pulse because I am actually spiraling. We need to talk about the drop that just shattered my entire reality. Um, well, whatever happens, happens, right, everyone? Before I even tell you what that is, you need to brace yourselves. How are we supposed to just move on with our lives when the literal glue of the Newman family has just evaporated into thin air? Nick Newman is gone. He has completely vanished off the face of the earth, and the entire family is running around like headless chickens with zero clue where he is or what happened to him. I am vibrating with pure, unadulterated hype and how dare they levels of indignation. This is not a drill, you guys. This is a full-blown Genoa City state of emergency. Seriously, are you guys seeing this absolute insanity right now? I am dead ass losing my mind trying to process this. One minute he is the only sane person in that entire billionaire family, and the next minute, poof, gone. No trace, no note, no nothing. I mean, wait, is it just me? Or does this feel like the writers are personally attacking my nervous system? I have been pacing my room for 2 hours trying to connect the dots, and my brain is visibly struggling to load the truth in real time. I love this show, I really do, but sometimes they drop a bombshell so massive that it physically hurts. Nick just disappearing? No cap. That is the most unhinged pivot they could have possibly made, and I am here for it, but I am also terrified. Basically, we have to rewind and look at the absolute mess that was Nick's last known whereabouts. Because if you want to know how a man just vanishes, you have to look at the hornet's nest he was poking right before he disappeared. And what was Nick doing? He was at the Newman Ranch, marching right into the belly of the beast, confronting the literal god of Genoa City, Victor Newman. Look, we all know Victor is ruthless, but he is currently holding Matt hostage at the ranch and running some twisted psychological loyalty test on him like it is a deranged game show. Nick was literally the only person standing there saying, Dad, what on earth are you doing with this guy? Nick was challenging the patriarch. He was questioning the master plan. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting a bit off track. The point is, Nick was pushing Victor's buttons. He was demanding answers about Matt. And let's be real, whenever someone gets too close to Victor's true machinations, bad things happen. Is it completely out of the realm of possibility that Victor had his own son temporarily relocated to keep him from interfering with the Matt situation? I mean, Victor deadass looked Nick in the eye and said he would crush Matt if he didn't prove his sincerity. If Victor is willing to play God with Matt's life, what is stopping him from putting Nick in a timeout? But wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Victor loves his family. He wouldn't just kidnap Nick, right? Okay, anyway, let's get back to the point. The fact remains that Nick was poking around a highly volatile hostage situation right before he went missing. Look, it wasn't just the Matt situation that had Nick stressed to the absolute limit. We have to talk about the Chancellor handover. Victor, in all his infinite calculating glory, actually honored his deal and handed Chancellor over to Lily Winters. Lily is ecstatic. She's pulling Kane Ashby in to run the ship, and it's a massive victory for her. But Nick was the one carrying the emotional weight of this decision. He was at the ranch, literally complaining to Victor about how giving Chancellor to Lily was going to absolutely devastate Nikki. Nick is always the protector. He is always the one worrying about his mother's heart, while Victor is playing corporate chess. Seriously, imagine the psychological toll on Nick. He is standing there, watching his father gamble with a hostage in one room and casually break his mother's heart with a corporate contract in the other. He is the moral compass of a family that lost its compass decades ago. Did the pressure finally break him? Did he just walk away? No cap, I low-key wonder if Nick just snapped through his phone in a lake and drove out of Genoa City because he couldn't take the toxicity anymore. But no, Nick wouldn't abandon his kids. He wouldn't abandon Noah right when the Shadow Room is about to reopen. He wouldn't do that. So someone must have taken him. Basically, right before all this ranch drama, Nick was at Crimson Lights, being the ultimate supportive dad. He and Sharon were hyping up Noah about the grand reopening of the Shadow Room. The online buzz is massive. Noah is finally getting a win. and Nick was so proud. He was grounded, he was present, he was doing the co-parenting thing with Sharon perfectly. You do not go from happily discussing your son's nightclub launch to vanishing off the face of the earth voluntarily, period. The contrast between Nick at the coffee house and Nick's sudden disappearance is exactly why my brain is short-circuiting right now. And wait, we can't forget about the Phyllis of it all. Nick and Sharon literally just watched Phyllis crash and burn at society. Daniel brutally rejected her. Phyllis is spiraling because she was forced out of Newman Enterprises. And Sharon, bless her heart, is actually trying to help Phyllis find her fire again. Nick was right there, witnessing the wreckage of his ex-wife's life. He was surrounded by emotional vampires all day. Noah's stress, Phyllis's trauma, Sharon's empathy crusade, Victor's hostage crisis, Nikki's impending heartbreak. Nick was carrying the emotional baggage of half of Genoa City. Look, I am fully prepared to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but we have to look at the enemies. Could it be someone connected to Matt? If Victor is holding this guy captive and testing him, maybe Matt's people found out and snatched Nick as leverage? Oh my God. Imagine if Nick is sitting in some dark warehouse right now, tied to a chair, paying the price for Victor's arrogance. The irony would be sickening. Victor tries to control everything, and his need for control ends up getting his golden boy kidnapped. I am dead-ass going to scream if this is what happened. Seriously, think about the fallout. The family has no idea where he is. Imagine Sharon's reaction when she realizes Nick isn't answering his phone. Imagine Noah on the biggest night of his career with the shadow room opening, looking around the club and realizing his dad isn't there. And Audra Charles is going to be lurking around that club too, ignoring Holden Novak's warnings about Sienna Bacall, bringing her own brand of toxic drama into the mix. Noah is going to be dealing with Audra's mess while secretly panicking about his missing father. The layers of anxiety are literally suffocating me right now. Anyway, what about Nikki? Nikki is about to find out that Victor gave Chancellor to Lily, which is already a massive betrayal in her eyes. But then to find out her son is missing, her beloved Nick, Nikki is going to absolutely shatter. Victor is going to have to look his wife in the eye and explain that not only did he sell out her legacy, but his shady dealings at the ranch might have gotten their son taken. The Newman family is about to implode in a way we haven't seen in years. I am vibrating at a frequency that can shatter glass just thinking about the screaming matches we are about to get in that ranch living room. Look, I know I'm rambling, but I literally cannot stop. This is what being a day one loyalist does to you. You invest years of your life into these people, you treat them like gods, and then the writers just rip the rug out from under you. Nick Newman does not just disappear. He is a legacy character. He is the jawline that holds this town together. If they hurt him, if they actually put him in real danger, I don't know what I'm going to do. I am pacing, my coffee is ice cold, and I am dead-ass ready to drive to the CBS studios and demand answers. Basically, we are standing on the precipice of the darkest Newman storyline of the decade. A sudden disappearance with zero clues. A family completely blindsided. Victor's hubris finally catching up to him. I am terrified, I am hyped, I am emotionally paralyzed, and I am begging you guys to tell me I am not crazy in the comments. We have to stick together because this drop just changed everything. I am going to be staring at the ceiling until the sun comes up, playing out every single worst case scenario. Until next time, stay safe because apparently nobody in Genoa City is.
Thank you for watching my video. I will be updating regularly with the latest news, so please remember to subscribe to my channel to support me.